The problem that we want to solve is people who having to buy many pens for use in other functional while still want to perform work sufficiently. Because there are many students out there that trying to using many function in many different pens, and we just want to make a solution where they can solve the problem like that more efficient. After we determine what is the problem that our customer wants to be solved, then we can make a solution, which in our case, the smart pen is the perfect solution in the market that we choose. So first, I want to explain about our actual product, which is a smart pen. The smart pen differs from the other pens on the market in its ability to write on both paper and digital media, whenever it is iPhone, iPad, or Android driven, and it can be served in any color. The smart pen is an all-in-one approach and effective in aiding children in the writing process. A built-in signal LED light flashes when a wrong writing step is executed and multiple interchangeable pen tip. For our minimum viable product, we want to make a pen which have a core function, which is a pen which have a color scanning technology. We want to make a solution for a problem that people are having. The reason why we make MVP is because we want to understand about the customer's interest in the product without fully developing the product. The sooner we can find out whether the product will appeal to the customers, the less effort and expense we spend on product that will not succeed in the market. We want to offer customers and observe their actual behavior with the product or service because seeing what people do with respect to the product is much more reliable than asking people what they would do. Now that we make a product, which we already determined our MVP, now we want to know, will the customer pay us to solve the problem? So we know that the customer has a problem and we find a solution to solve the problem. To find out that will customer pays us to solve the problem or will they interest in our product, we want to use the landing page. It's an experiment that I will explain in the next slides. Using the landing page, we want to know how much people interest in our solution to solve their problems. The landing page for MVP help us to quickly gain an audience and collect insights before launching the development in the full swing. And we just want to discover how much people interest in our product, how much people that have the problem that we need to solve, and that's how we made the landing page.
For the business model, we have segmented our customer into three: a college student who's likely efficient, and small fabric manufacturer that produce textile printing, which much simpler and cheaper. And we targeted people who move into engineering business, architectural, artistic, or other innovation field. And for the value proposition, we provide value to our customer is product that expected to have a growing market for customer over time. And also we provide a value of efficiency and durable. And for the channel, we give the value of our product into our customer through official website and showroom boutique. And the customer relationship, we give a service that more focused to customer. We understand what our customer want, and we have a low cost supply chain. And we have a social mission and company vision that intend to use recycled technology to make a new technology. And for the revenue stream, we use online sales and retail stores. And for the key resource, we provide new technology, and also for the material used for our production is environmentally friendly, and we use recycled product to develop a new technology. For the key activity, this is a smart pen that is all in one, which have an exclusive benefit uh, that adopt color scanning technology and adjustable heads. And for the key partners, we have Nissan Electric Co Ltd, Mitsubishi Electric Thai Auto Parts, and Toyo Inc. Co Ltd. And for the cost structure, mostly our money was spent for manufacturing costs, R&D, and marketing promotion, and of course operational costs.
Investment climate in Thailand was favorable due to the pace of the reform, accessibility to the market when taking factors such as regulatory system, intellectual property right into considerations. Thailand further maintains an open heavily trades depends economies characterized by predominantly open investment regime by substantial government commitment maintaining and free markets into actively managed Thailand economic develops. The human capital index is average for the country as an indicator of contributions of health and education on productivity of employees in Thailand thus offer cost-effective workforce. The political natures and market natures is stable, ensuring a minimal influence of violative factors. Pricing demands for good. Another factor of considerations what cultural distancings because of importance to conceptualize culture's diversities and the effect of human relationships where Italian measure above average. Market growth is an indicator of gross domestic product growth rates, which is crucial measurement of pace of economy's acceleration within a country where Thailand was ranked second to China's. The gap between wealth and poverty in the Thai population relatively small evidently of qualities of life of average citizens. Also, Thailand is second largest economy in associated Southeast Asia nations. With its upper middle incomes, populations, pro-investment policies, highly developed business infrastructures, all these factors conclude that Thailand is excellent choice for the launch of Smart Pen. Now I'm going to talk about country strategies. First, market entry mode. The proposed market entry strategy is to establish a business model in Thailand, which include direct foreign investment or wholly owned subsidiary. This approach will helpful acquire local market knowledge while the parent companies still exercise operational and strategic control over subordinations. Next one, key partners. The company's key partners will include business consulting firms to aid in business registration, accounting, bookkeeping, and business advisory. Dedicated legal advisors will help with correct compliance and the drafting and translate of contract of local Thai language. And the next one, strategies for operational. Smart pen will be imported, reducing initial manufacture costs of fighting substitutions. Infractors. Local Thai citizens will be employed in sales and market to ensure that the business has advantage over the other competitions in that government fundings and the other subsidies can be obtained. Distributors will ensure that product is accessible in areas of the country of Thailand at reasonable price. The smart pen will be high quality to guarantee the competitive advantage.
For the venture evaluation, we put the technology proof of concept in the scale of 7, and for the technology fragile and tricky, we put the scale of 9 because we have tested and it worked reliably. And for the manufacturing, we have it quite easy because we have find some suppliers that can produce it. Can it be copy? It's in the scale of 9 for hardness because it's new technology. And for the work in progress, we have turnover with the scale of 7. And for the product life, we put it on the scale of 7. And for the raw material, it's stable because it's easy to get since we use recycled material. And for delivery, it's easy to pack and ship. And the location and distance for the market is very close to the market. And then we also give a very unique offering. And for the major information gaps, the smart pen battery is operated and require electrical current to change. The pen charger can only be utilized with a voltage converter, increasing the cost. For the conclusion, what we have done to realize this venture, that we have a strong idea and thought as a foundation. We already understand the market, and we have done market segmentation. We also have considered the location to start the business, and we have done survey and feedback to understand what the market want and solve their pain problems. And for the strength of our business model, we got a clear and specific target market to approach. We got a proper and reliable channel to start our venture. And for the weakness of our business model, we lacks of key partners since the business is new. We lacking of the transportational and shipping partners. And the next step, what we'll do is we will submit a proposal to raise our capital, and we are looking for supplier and partnership for production and distribute worldwide.